So good Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We're back here in the New Work offices in Warsaw at the EuropaProperty.com headquarters and our office studio. It's great to see you today. The weather seems to be changing in Central Eastern Europe. It almost feels a little bit more like, except for the snow, a bit more like spring these days.
Yeah, lovely day today.
Which is a nice change from what we've been dealing with over the last several months. So hey, just a exciting kind of kickoff of the week, and just to get things going, let's just jump right into the news with Winston Norman here. Winston, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome, Craig.
And let's just jump right into the news from Europa Property.
Okay, so the main highlights from this morning's news is we start with an investment report from Savills.
Okay.
And they're taking they've selected their highlights for 2021, so what investors are looking out for. And they highlight that core and core plus office properties in the main capital cities of the region, Western Europe. These are what investors are looking at with low vacancy rates. So no surprise there, I don't think.
Pretty much like normal, I
like
guess.
Normal, yeah. But they also they've also seen a rise in convenience retail. This is attracting investors, and last mile logistics.
Oh, great! Yeah. I bet. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, and also for value add investors, they see many opportunities for them coming into the market. Again, with undersupplied markets, so filling up needs there. They also say that flexible offices and student housing are providing opportunities.
All right, and that's also what Hubert Abt said, from our New Worked offices. It's all flex is the new number.
Flex, we've got a bit more news on flex later, but flex seems to be going through the roof at the moment. Opportunist investors, they can look at hotels, maybe. Distressed assets along those lines. Tourist destinations are looking up.
Okay. For investors,
For investors, these are all investors. Investors are still having a wait and see approach to the markets, but they are anticipating that there will be some distressed assets along the way. So they're hoping to pick a few of those up. According to Marek Paczuski, the deputy head of investment at Savills, he says that this strong in tenant demand is fueling the logistics markets.
Right. Okay.
And he's seeing that interest in this sector could be through JVs and forward funding structures. And also, they think he says it's very positive for the large food anchored retailers.
Yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah, doing very well.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and moving on, we've got the CTP, and they've raised 500 million euros with their third green bond issue.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
CTP back in the news.
Yeah, and that's so since September 2020, they've raised 1.5 billion, around 1.5 billion in euros.
Wow. And I guess that'll be used for in development or maybe even investment still.
Yeah. They say that this is a green bond framework, which goes with their strategy of underpinning the group's sustainability commitment to the region and to development. So 1.5 billion.
Well, I guess Remon Vos must be pretty happy with that kind of increase. And the allocations have mostly been brought up by European asset managers and with banks and other investors. Jan-Evert Post, head of funding and investor relations at CTP, says that the ongoing demand for their green bonds has reduced the cost of funding to 1.6% compared to 2.2% before their first bond in September 2020. Wow, so a lot more profit on the way.
Looks like it.
Excellent.
Moving on to Romania and the food retailer Mega Image. They've taken up a new lease at Global Worth and Global Vision's Chitila Logistics hub.
Oh, okay.
And this is one of these last mile logistic type scenarios that we're seeing cropping up now with the acceleration of online retailing and e-commerce. The demand is significant, and it's another good sign for logistics developers and large food-anchored retailers.
Well, I saw a few pictures as well from Cotroceni, shopping mall owned by AFI, and it seems like the food court's open and people can go in there and sit down and eat, and the restaurants are open too, so it looks like Romania is part of the CE region coming back for retail as well, so hopefully that'll be a big boost.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Sounds positive. And then moving on, we've got New Work, our landlord. They've got some exciting
Hopefully
news.
Some good news if it's our landlord.
Yeah, they've got some
right.
exciting news, I think. Yeah, they're offering a franchise concept.
Oh, okay.
So as we know, flex space has been in the news a lot recently, and according to JLL, demand for flex space has grown by 300% during the COVID period.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So so this is so New Work, one of the leading companies offering flex operations in Central Europe, has launched this franchise, and they're already in Poland, Czech, and Hungary. And what they're hoping, this is from Hubert Abt, the CEO and founder of New Work, is that they specialise in large cities, but also they're hoping this franchise will appeal to smaller locations, smaller cities.
Right. If you have a local business guy and some nice office space, I guess for them it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So Hubert says if you're looking for an experienced, knowledgeable partner, then New Work is offering some great opportunities there.
Well, we've been in our office now for over a year. Very happy here, and everything works. And
yeah, it's
great to have all these extra services. So we'll see how it'd be interesting to see how it goes as a franchise.
And finally, for today, we'll move on to some office news from the Warsaw office market, released by BNP Paribas. And after a very successful period between 2017 and 2019, the market has taken a bit of a dive in the last year, with demand reduced, and quite a substantial number of office developments coming online last year. And those office developments are going to come and bring more space onto the market this year.
Ah, right. So good opportunities as well if you're looking for some flex space.
Well, and according to Mikołaj Laskowski, head of office agency at BNP, this is what they've noticed. This remote working was initially hugely popular last year. Everyone went home to work, but it's having negative effects with work efficiency, and so employees are heading back to the offices, and BNP say that they're looking for an uptick in demand for the second half of 2021.
For the take-up, the
market is going to gradually return to normal.
Oh, great, okay.
As much as it can, I guess.
So is that it for our news roundup for Monday?
Yeah, there's lots more news throughout the day on our website.
Sure.
EuropaProperty.com. So
keep subscribing, and we'll definitely a lot of interesting things on EuropaProperty.com. Winston, thanks for all the update for today.
You're welcome.
As you see behind me, we've got a little bit of information about our CEE Retail Awards, which is coming up. And of course, we have the event, also the app for the event that's right on your phone. You can do deal making with retailers, owners, straight off the phone. We've got our expo and deal making area. It's all part of the app. Arranging meetings in real time, also part of the app. And just getting access to commercial real estate investor, the leaders for the retail, but also more importantly for this event, I would even say for the logistics guys, for the warehouse, the last mile, the e-commerce guys. They're all on there. A lot of them are on there. So very interesting stuff. You can register online, which is our website at www.retailawards.eu, or of course just drop me an email and we'll happy to follow up with some more information. So everybody enjoy. I think I got through everything on that. SCE Awards coming up April 4th and 7th and 8th, which we'll talk about later in our next episode. So enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the good weather if you have some. And we will see you tomorrow.